in raising teens, when they learn really good critical thinking skills and communication skills, we did have arguments with them, and where they're just being pests, or it was just pain sometimes. I mean, kids are a pain sometimes, but
asserting their independence.
Yeah, that's maybe a nicer way to say it. Asserting their independence.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes. We had 2 firstborn children.
Oh my gosh, that's true. Yeah, Kate, they were both firstborns, is the way they behaved. Yeah, very, very distinct. The probably my most memorable moment with Katie, I think she was 17. She and I had a just confrontational argument. I think she was at least 17. And it went on for a while. Like, we just went toe to toe at it, just whatever the topic was, I don't remember. And then we just sort of ended it. She went down to her room at the other side of the house. I went into my study. I'm fuming, she's fuming. It really didn't, it wasn't my finest moment. And after about an hour, I really fell into a lot of conviction. And I thought, I'm expecting an old head on young shoulders. C.S. Lewis uses that phrase in C.S. Lewis. And then I had to eat a lot of humble pie and realize I'm actually the adult and she is still a child, even though she's 17.
Right.
And I'm arguing with a 17-year-old,
Right.
which was just idiotic. And so I went down the hall and sat on her bedside. And I said, "Do you remember the conversation we had a little while ago?" She went, "Yes." She's still fuming. And I said, "Well, from the first word of the conversation to the very last word that I said with my own mouth, and the nonverbal cues I sent into your eyes, every single thing I did was 100% my fault. Like, every bit of it. I didn't handle one thing well, and I'm so sorry. And I'm just broken that I handled it so poorly, and I'll try to do better."
Right.
And it was just enough of a sincere burden that I released to her that we actually talked things out.
Right.
And I think it really transformed our relationship after that. And I remember distinctly, you and Ryan were already in bed, and I remember saying, "Why don't we go get some ice cream?" And we were out in the country.
Right. Yeah.
So I remember we threw her in the truck, and I think it was the Cheap Trip song, maybe the Logic song or something. That's really a fun, rocking 70s song. I cranked the radio up, put all the windows down on the Toyota Tacoma, and drove off into the dark of the night, way into town, into Austin, just singing away these crazy rock songs, and then getting a double scoop of ice cream way too late at night.
Right.
And then just watching her smile all the way back. I thought, this is such a lovely woman that I get to be around.
Right.
And but it took me admitting that I had been 100% at fault. And I don't even know if she said that she was sorry too. That was not the point. I was the adult, and it was my fault.
Yeah.
And, but I think my relationship with her was never the same after that. I think it was all upward movement after that.
Right.
You know?